Welcome to Lakers Highlights today. Before we dive into the news, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get into the Lakers news. Hey, Lakers fans, let's cut to the chase because today we have an analysis you don't want to miss. The Los Angeles Lakers are once again at the center of trade rumors, with stars like Brandon Ingram, Zach LaVine, Darius Garland, and even Trae Young being mentioned. But while we keep an eye on these stars, are we overlooking players who, even without all-star status, could be the missing piece for the Lakers puzzle in 2024-25? History has shown us that it's not always the big names that bring championships. Let's be honest. The Lakers have always had this culture of chasing stars. It's part of our essence. But this strategy also brings challenges. The pursuit of big names has drained our resources. Trades like those involving Dennis Schroeder and Russell Westbrook cost us valuable first-round draft picks, and letting go of Westbrook required further sacrifices. In recent months, our Lakers have adopted a more cautious approach, with no major splashes in the market, preferring methodical and strategic decisions. The focus is on players who offer good value, even though no big trades have been made so far. And the burning question is, which of the players who were almost forgotten in past rumors could actually fit the team's vision for the 2024-25 season? Let's start by talking about Bruce Brown, now with the Toronto Raptors. Bruce Brown is a name to watch closely before the NBA trade deadline in 2025. He has a $23 million contract that is set to expire and has already shown his value by helping the Denver Nuggets win the championship in the 2022-23 season. For those who remember, Dave McMenamin from ESPN had reported that Brown was on the Lakers' radar before the 2024 trade deadline, and it's easy to imagine that this will happen again in 2025. And it makes perfect sense. There are several scenarios where Bruce Brown could return to the trade table as a real option for the Lakers in 2024-25. One is if Gabe Vincent's injury issues persist. Los Angeles could offer a second-round draft pick in a trade similar to the one involving Kendrick Nunn in the deal with Rui Hachimura. Simple, straightforward, and with the potential to strengthen the roster. Another interesting scenario arises if the Lakers decide that D'Angelo Russell no longer fits well with the team. In that case, Bruce Brown could be the right piece to bolster the perimeter, taking advantage of the flexibility LeBron James provides. We know that with LeBron, lineups can be quite creative, and Brown would bring exactly the versatility needed. Regardless of which scenario comes to pass, one thing is certain. The Lakers would be bringing in a proven postseason player with experience and skills that make a difference. Brown not only defends multiple positions, but is also a true warrior on the offensive boards, something rare in players of his position. He has the ability to float between different roles anywhere on the court, a true utility player. Now, the 2023-24 season might have been tough for Brown, but remember, it wasn't long ago that he was one of the standout players for the Denver Nuggets, the super sub who helped the team lift the NBA trophy in 2023. Next, let's talk about another potential solution for our team in 2024-25, Dorian Finney-Smith, currently with the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest issue the Lakers need to address urgently is the lack of consistency on defense. We know how costly that can be in crucial moments. The hope is that Jared Vanderbilt will be 100% healthy next season and be that solid perimeter defender. But what if Vanderbilt isn't the answer? In that case, revisiting our previous interest in Dorian Finney-Smith could be a very interesting option. The connection with him is not new. Jake Fisher from Yahoo Sports had reported Lakers' interest before the 2023 NBA draft, and Dave McMenamin from ESPN reinforced this before the 2024 trade deadline. With the Brooklyn Nets apparently focusing on the 2025 draft and eyeing talents like Cooper Flagg, it's quite possible they might be open to trading Finney-Smith. After all, this could be the last season of his current contract. Finney-Smith is projected to earn $14,924,167 in the 2024-25 season, and he has a player option of $15,378,480 for the 2025-26 season. We're talking about a versatile defender who has already proven to be a threat on the perimeter, approaching 40% shooting from three-point range when playing alongside superstars. Without a doubt, a player of this profile has value in the market, and the Lakers' defense could benefit greatly. If the Nets decide to move on from Finney-Smith, who will be 31 years old, the Lakers will certainly be in the mix. After all, our team has shown interest in him before, and with clear defensive needs, this could be a solution worth evaluating near the trade deadline. Now let's talk about a name that likely caught many of your eyes at the start of the 2024 offseason: Collin Sexton, the Utah Jazz point guard. Sexton is an intriguing piece that could represent a solid future for the Lakers, and it's worth looking into what he could bring to the team. Lakers' interest in Sexton was reported before the 2024 NBA draft by Jonathan Givony from ESPN. Although it's still unclear if that interest remains, it's a very interesting idea to consider, especially since D'Angelo Russell is entering the last year of his contract. And we know the team needs a long-term solution at point guard. Now, let's look at Sexton's numbers. He finished the 2023-24 season with solid averages of 18.7 points, 4.9 assists, 2.6 rebounds, 0.8 steals, and 1.6 three-pointers in just 26.6 minutes per game. If we project that to 36 minutes, he would be producing all-star level numbers: 25.6 points, 6.6 assists, 3.6 rebounds, 1.1 steals, and 2.2 three-pointers. Not bad, right? On top of that, Sexton maintained impressive efficiency with 48.7% shooting from the field, 39.4% from three, and 85.9% from the free throw line. A young point guard with sharp shooting and consistent numbers, that's exactly what the Lakers might need. The big appeal of Sexton, who is just 25 years old, is that his contract is relatively friendly for the Lakers. He is set to earn $18,350,000 in the 2024-25 season and $19,175,000 in 2025-26. If the Lakers believe he can avoid the injury issues he's faced, we'd be adding a young, productive player with a long-term contract, offering stability for the future. Of course, the Utah Jazz might decide to bet on Sexton's potential and keep him as part of their core, but if he's available for trade, the Lakers should definitely be in the running. After all, LA could be an ideal destination for him, especially considering our need for a long-term solution at point guard. The Lakers have several interesting options to consider as we look ahead to the 2024-25 season. Bruce Brown, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Collin Sexton may not have all-star status, but each of them has skills and characteristics that could fill important gaps in the Lakers roster. While big names always attract attention, sometimes it's the addition of players with a specific profile and good value that can make the difference between being a competitive team and a champion. Now I want to hear from you. Which player do you think would be the best addition for the Lakers? Leave your opinions in the comments. Until next time, Lakers Nation,